We are here in the TVLine suite at Comic-Con with the cast of the originals. We did a panel earlier today, got a little emotional. I promise this is gonna be loosey-goosey.
Yeah. I don't trust you. I'll be honest with you.
Don't believe you.
You're saying one thing, but your eyes are telling me another thing.
Not to be trusted by Klaus Michelson is quite a thing. Honest show of hands.
You're 5. You're literally a 5-year-old.
I just want to do one more before we go. Yeah,
Now we're ready.
Yeah, we're good.
Classic.
Oh, we're already going. Show of hands, on a show of hands. When you wrapped the season 4 finale, how many of you in your minds were like, this is the series finale?
People have been saying that all day. I'm like, why? Like, I never thought it was the end. I knew, like,
50-50.
we just had to protect ourselves because you just never know these days in this business. But, like, I seriously did not think we were not coming back. But, like, all through the break, everyone's like, well, it's been really lovely. I'm like, what? Are we saying goodbye? Like, what's happening here?
I said some pretty emotional goodbyes in my last shot.
Yeah, that's going to be embarrassing going back.
Really is.
I think there may have been an Instagram post. Somebody thought you guys got like matching tattoos or something.
Those two?
For like a Haley.
She got a picture of me and I got a picture of you.
Hey,
I did that in
Elijah?
an interview.
Yeah.
The best friends, you know,
Yeah.
half and half.
All the PLL, I am a millennial. The Pretty Little Liars girls all got tattoos when they finished.
Did they really?
Yeah.
So
should get tattoos.
I think let's all decide right now, what tattoo are you guys all gonna get?
Ooh,
Just
the
each
fleur-de-lis.
Suratura.
A loophole.
Is that the snake eating itself?
No, that's the
Ouroboros.
No, that's Ouroboros.
Don't confuse your Ouroboros with your Saratora, mate. Come
Ouroboros is
on.
my favorite word
That's
from
the
the
Aurora
show.
Borealis.
The Ouroboros.
Dang it, you should have had that earlier.
I mean, that's like one of those mythology things. The show is it's always been dense.
It's dense. There's a big handbook you have to read before you come on the show.
Yeah.
No, really, there is. There's a handbook. I got the
magic
director's handbook.
tricks last season. There was a lot of words that I'd never heard of before.
There was one episode we were editing, and literally like 4 out of the 9 characters were all working on their own individual magic spell, and the whole thing was like intercut. And I said at that moment, I was like, never again. Like 1 spell an episode at the most, if not no magic at all. That's our goal. We're actually it's like the season's a lot less.
You have to just say it over and over and over. And I think like especially when I was staying in the hotel or on the airplane, I'd be practicing it. Like the people next to me think I'm crazy because I'm just like saying these like Latin terms over and over and over. It's
Just
like
this girl's
the only way
speaking
you
in
can
tongues.
memorize it. Yeah.
On the plane. I've always wondered because I don't speak Latin myself. Is it always Latin or is it sometimes like
It's
gibberish?
bastardized Latin and French. So we take the phrase, we translate it, and then we like move letters around and move words around and make it so that it's not an actual language, but that it has roots in those
And
languages.
draw from the actors.
Julie, I know you said that you don't take advice from the actors in terms of what they want, but now I want to give you guys an opportunity. Dream ending for all of your characters. Season 5. How do you want to go out?
Marcel drunk on a float.
Yes,
Parade.
throwing beads
Yes.
at the ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
In the
that.
hands of the woman I love.
And you say I'm inflexible. I just totally took that
There you
idea.
go.
Yeah,
I like it.
That's
It's
the
happening.
end.
But that's it.
That's Marcel's end.
Yeah.
It's hard not to think of it being like a tragedy. That's how, I don't know. Yeah. Imagine it ending. Right.
Haley strung up dead on a float.
I mean,
I just said that I would like to see Vincent in some sort of relationship. Maybe that could happen. But I trust Julie. I trust the writers. Whatever happens, it'll be good.
There was a deleted scene, I think it got cut. I don't know if it was shot or what, but where Marcel kind of handed Vincent the keys
Yeah.
to the city.
Yeah. We realized when we were 75 minutes long and scrapping for any little couplets of here and there throughout all the scenes, but we also realized that when we come back, the story that we planned was kind of more of a peaceful, communal reign of New Orleans, and so it actually, our plan for the future kind of negated our need for that little piece of the scene. But it's essentially, it's a proxy vote for sure. He was handing him the keys, but now it's Vincent and Josh and Haley and Freya, and they have like little, HOA meetings at Russo's over cocktails to talk about how to keep the city under control.
10 years is are we officially 10-year time jump?
We're 8 years, 3 months, 2 weeks, 7 hours, 42 minutes, and 3 seconds.
As an
I
estimate.
believed you until you got
Until
to
42 minutes, I blew it, didn't I?
Yeah. I'm gonna ask the probe there.
Oh, it is. Math is hard. It's 8 years.
A lot can happen in that time. I know neither of them are here right now, but should we assume that the Cole Davino wedding went down in that time?
Yes, I think we can assume that.
It happened off screen, but we will see a sort of cutaway of People magazine where they had the photo shoot from the
Exclusive
wedding.
photos. I don't even know what that would look like, but I kind of need to see it right now.
Who wore it best? Kim Kardashian or Davina?
I mean, you mentioned Davina. Well, I guess I mentioned
You
Davina
mentioned it first.
I mentioned her
You
first.
mentioned it.
Come on.
There you go.
See how I try to like twist this on
Something
you?
shady is going down here. You're gonna try to make us cry, aren't you? Here it comes.
We all saw that. I've been able to do it once. I mean, Davina is one of many characters that I think people would love to see again. We'll pretend I didn't ask you this in the panel. How many sort of familiar faces might we be able to expect to see again?
Well, much like when we ended the Vampire Diaries, we made a wish list of all the people, whether we loved them personally or loved their characters, that we wanted to try to see again before the series ended. And the ending of that really gave us that opportunity to do so. And I think with this, it's more about making sure that we've touched base back with all the characters that we've known and loved over the years. Give them their own sense of an ending as well. So the list is not as long as it was in the Vampire Diaries, because we killed a lot of people on that show. But yeah, I mean, Davina, there's a plan with luck to see Davina again, and Cole obviously, and Rebecca, and
And the Devereaux sisters.
the Devereaux sisters. Yes,
The first kill, right?
the first kill.
Obviously, people are very, very excited about the return of Caroline. Is it Forbes Salvatore?
Forbes Salvatore.
She's dropped
Forbes,
the Salvatore now, apparently.
Forbes hyphen Salvatore.
I know you said that she's going to be in hopefully more than just the premiere, but who is she interacting with?
Well, in the first episode, she really just has scenes with Josh, which is, I think, will be fun. I think they'll have nice chemistry. I think they'll have good banter. I think the audience will really enjoy that. I don't think they'd be let
They've
down
been
by that
asking
at all.
for it for a while.
Caroline and Josh.
Caroline and Josh.
Season
I'm
one.
doing my fan
I've been shipping
service.
this food forever.
Yeah.
Closh.
I think you literally found the one shit that like no one has ever done is closh.
Damn, I hope those two make it.
I can't think of
I
one
did too.
reason
That's
why
what we should get
Josh and Caroline
tattooed
wouldn't
on all this. It's closh.
closh. How many of your characters have met Caroline? 3, 2. I think the 3 on the couch.
Where's Elijah met Caroline? I can't remember if Elijah met Caroline.
Jeez.
No, I don't think so. I don't think I ever did anything with.
I don't know if you did. I mean, maybe in you were all at the original ball together.
Right.
Yeah, sort of across the room.
It's actually really funny, Daniel. I remember interviewing you like whenever Elijah was first introduced, season 2, and I there was like somebody sensed some chemistry between like Elijah and Elena, and I was like, is that a thing that's gonna happen? And in hindsight, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever.
Yeah.
I feel like you were advocating for that once, or somebody was.
Yeah, definitely. I think we did at one point when we were drinking.
Yeah.
But didn't it end up? Oh no! I ended up with her twin, right? Or like her doppelganger, Catherine. Yeah.
Generally, sort of, what do you guys think your characters have been up to in this time? Like, do you think about what they've been up to in those 8 years? How much will be, I guess that's a Julie question, like how much will be focused on what happened in those 8 years versus what's happening now?
It's mostly, we're catching up with everybody, dropping right back into the moment where we find them, so little things get revealed over their first few scenes. For example, like, oh my goodness, look at that guy over there that's waving at Haley. Oh, hang on, they're dating, and so the audience can discover it along as we go, and as opposed to really trying to play a lot of catch up. That being said, there are some questions or mysteries about, like, for example, why is Hope wondering where her father is? Like, why isn't Klaus in touch with Hope? Because when we last saw them, it seemed like they would make it work, even if they had to be from afar, but they haven't spoken in many years when we come back. So there are questions that will be answered.
Don't pull a Michael.
Don't pull him, Michael.
He's already pulling a Michael. He spent the first part of it, like the first leap in time, like
tried to
selfishly buried in a wall,
Selfishly buried in a wall.
Now selfishly in another place, like murdering people on some rampage.
Just singing to himself in the wall.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not a good dad.
no. Not to learn, not to live up to in 13 episodes.
So 13 is like the official
13.
count? Good.
Yeah.
Look at you, just like...
I don't know, it's the end of the day, I just threw it out there. What else do you want to know?
I am curious, is this your last interview of the day?
Yes, we're gonna all get tattoos of you
Yes.
to conclude this.
Our last
I guess you
interview
will.
last year was
Gonna
with
get
Andy.
washed.
The Vampire Diaries last interview of it, their entire run was right here in this room.
It was.
They call me the closer.
Look at you, Kira
Interview
Sedgwick.
as well. That was a
Jesus.
funny interview.
Lastly, I just want to touch on New Hope. Have you guys...
Star Wars movie?
I almost made a joke about then the panel is going to be like, what do they have in common? A New Hope. But then save the dad jokes for another time. Have you guys all met the actress playing?
Yeah.
playing Hope?
she was at the read-through. We did the read-through for
She was
one.
really
like-
good.
yeah, she was
Yeah.
good.
She put us all to shame.
She was kind of better
During
than
the
all
table.
of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
We were all like,
embarrassing
oh.
actually. We were on
Yeah.
practice and she started
She's
reading.
very
Like,
good.
So she's gelling well with the cast.
Yeah.
yeah.
She's lovely.
She's
Yeah.
really
Apart from the
sweet and
resentment
really
she's
smart.
creating.
Exactly.
We're gonna have to hate
This
her.
is Summer
Yeah.
Fontana all over again.
Just stealing
That little
the
hellion.
spotlight. Which leads me to the question that I think a lot of the fans have. We keep hearing the word spin-off. I don't know. It's floating around there. Is that a real a thing that you're thinking about?
You know, it's real in my head, and in order for it to become real in life, I have to actually find it all up here and then find a way to put it out there, and that could be very soon. It could be years from now. It's really just about me kind of getting my head together with it. But obviously, we all know the seeds I've been planting. I've been doing it now for a little bit, and
there are seeds.
I love the seeds that are sprouting, but there's nothing official.